Yo, this is your boy Fresh here, the tip master from West Africa, Ghana. Today I have a message for you guys, both clients and professional barbers in the barber industry, I have a quick message for you guys. But first of all, let me start from the client. As a client, if you walk to your barbering shop, try to ask questions, try to see things for yourself, try to verify things before they use it on your hair. Things like the product and the clippers is using on you. Always ask question. Have you sanitized the clippers? The professional barber, did you have what do you call it, the sterilizer to sterilize the clippers before using it on you? These are some of the questions you're supposed to take it in your fingernails, so that anytime you walk to your barber, try to ask all these questions. Very, very necessary. A lot of you guys don't know this, and at the end of the day, most of clients gain infection from barbering shop, or because some careless barbers don't treat their clippers, don't have what it takes to sanitize the clippers before using it on clients. You see, this is the sterilizer. There is light inside, and there is a reason why they made the sterilizer for us. Some barbers don't have sterilizer, they just use the raw machine on you, and that's all. The use of sterilizer is that once you finish using the clipper, you put it inside the sterilizer, there is a warm light inside the sterilizer that take over, that kill any germs that stick on the mouth of the clipper. It's still all before you use it on another person. So if you don't have the sterilizer to sterilize your clippers and those stuff, it means once you trim someone hair finish and the person have infection and you use it on another client, the person is definitely going to get that disease. You get it? And back to the barbers. As a professional barber, this is very, very important. To keep your clients safe is very, very. I always tell you guys that it's not about the money. It's not about you getting more money from your client and do stuff, but the safety of your client is very, very important. So if you come to my salon, my client safety always on first. I make sure that I keep my clippers very neat, very sanitized. I always apply every necessary thing I need to apply before using it on the next person. I do that to prevent any infection, transmitted infection to another client. It's very, very important, because as we are doing this is a job of God. This is a talent that God gives us, and once God gives us talent, we need to make good use of it. And making good use of it, you need to make sure that you are taking care of a client. It's like we are like pastors, doctors, teachers and those stuff, because we also have a community that people walk to us. People trust that they walk to us. I want to trim the person have given his or her hair to you, always to trim it. So if you don't take good care of it and you spoil everything, you make the person get infection or anything, at the end of the day, God will ask you or God will judge you. You get it? So always make sure that you are taking good care of your clippers. You are sanitizing it very well before using it on the next client. And client, as I always say, your safety is 70% in your hand. So always make sure that you are taking these tips in your fingernails. Ask your barber, have you sanitized your clipper? Is your sterilizer working? Is this product, what is the use of this product? It always asks questions so that you can stay safe. This is your number one hairstylist or tip master from West Africa, Ghana. Do well and follow me and stay connected. I have a lot for you guys. This page is dedicated for tips, things that you don't know in the barbering industry. We have a lot of barbers, the lack of a lot of things. And I'm not perfect, but I always come out with the little things that I know to explain and teach or give out to people to learn, so that they will also apply it to their knowledge or apply it to their client to get something out of it. So this page is not for I'm not saying I'm perfect, but this page dedicated for educating barbers and hairstylists. This is your number one hairstylist. Do well and follow and subscribe and like me.